Hello, I'm Brandon Christopher, Furuno USA's Light Marine Field Service Lead. Today, we are going to walk through converting your old points, no matter what brand they came from, now that you have upgraded to a new Furuno system. Converting waypoints, or points, is not as scary as some seem to believe. As a matter of fact, in some cases, there is no conversion needed at all. TZtouch3 will accept points files in several formats. These are TZX and TZD, which are the native Furuno formats. You'll find these in any TZtouch. CSV, which is formatted in a specific way but can still be viewed as an Excel sheet for reference. This was the format that NavNet 3D used. Or GPX, which is an open format that anyone can utilize. If your old points can be exported in one of these formats, you're halfway there already. If you're coming from an older Furuno system that backs up your points as RAT and ROU files, the TZtouch3 has a built-in converter to handle those formats as well. These systems would be the NavNet and NavNet VX2, as well as the 1650 and 1850 series. Let me show you this conversion process on my TZtouch3. In this example, I took my points from a NavNet VX2, which saves them to an SD card. I put the SD card into a USB adapter and plugged it into USB 1 on my TZtouch3. Now we press Home, and on the left we select Settings. Then we scroll down to Files, and we scroll further down and see Convert NavNet VX2 data. We press that, and then we say OK to start the converter application. Once the page loads up, ensure USB 1 is selected beside NavNet VX2 data. This is where it's going to look for our old NavNet VX2 points. Save file location, we also want USB 1. This is where it's going to put our converted files onto so that we can then import it into our TZtouch3. Then press Convert. You see the progress bar jump across. There's a successful message at the bottom, and we now press X to leave out and go back into the NavNet TZtouch3. If your points were exported to a USB stick, simply plug that into your TZtouch3's USB 1 cable like this. Here's our cable, USB. If your points were exported to an SD card, you'll need to move those files or file from the SD card to a USB stick or use an SD to USB adapter such as this. Now that we have what we need at the ready, Tim will show you how to load everything into your TZtouch3 with the guys down in Florida.
So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go in and show you how easy it is to remove all of your points and routes and all that information and then transfer it right over to Furuno's new TZT3.
Okay.
We'll start by tapping on Info, User Data, Data Transfer, and then Save to Card. But if we're going to go to Furuno, we want to make sure this is set to GPX. There's two versions, ADM file and GPX file. We're going to need a GPX file for Furuno. So we'll just click on Save to Card. Memory card slot number 2 is where I stuck my memory card, and we'll select that. And we'll just say Save to Card. And when we do, we'll get a userdata.gpx file. It's now on the card. Now it becomes this simple. We'll take the card out. We're going to do a quick transfer to a USB drive. All right, now that we got the files from System A, we transferred them to a USB jump drive, and we're going to plug it into the USB cable. Now, before I show you how to upload all those files, I just want to show you that we currently have no points or routes in this system whatsoever. So I'll just go to points and you see no items found. In just a second, that's all going to change. So the way we go about uploading all those waypoints and routes from our System A, Home, Settings, come down here to Files, and Import User Objects, making sure the format is GPX to match the download we just made. So we'll say Import User Objects, click on User Data GPX file, OK to proceed. It'll just take a couple of seconds and we'll get them all in. The cool part about it is, even if you have thousands of files, this does not take very long. There you go. So import succeeded. Now, if we get back out of here, we're going to go to that waypoint list again. Say lists and points. And now you can see that quickly, boom, we got all of our files from System A. Nice, easy transfer, simple thing to do. So if you're looking to upgrade to a Furuno TZT3, I mean, I think we can all agree that's a simple way to do it, right?
Well, there you have it. Converting waypoints in a GPX format from Garmin, Simrad, Raymarine, Lowrance, and other plotters to TZtouch2 and TZtouch3 is as simple as that. If your MFD uses another format that is proprietary to that system, you will need to find a third-party converter to change them over to one of our recognized formats. Andron CMarks and the GPS Utility are two of the programs I hear being talked about and used most often. For more information on TZtouch3 or any of Furuno's chart plotters, visit us at FurunoUSA.com.